This week's episode is brought to you by Coco Laveau. Coco Laveau is created by 2 female dermatologists. The Bikini Smoothing Cream smooths bumps in the bikini area from hair removal. Also prevents and reduces ingrown hairs and lightens dark spots in the bikini area. You can buy at CocoLaveau.com and use code RECIPE for $10 off. Follow on Instagram at Coco Laveau and tell them we sent you. Hello, hello, hello. We are The Recipe and we are back. I am Chelsea.
Mika.
And I'm Stormy.
And today we have a very special guest, Houston's own
Killa Kyleon.
Killa Kyleon. Come on, what's up? What's up?
How y'all doing? You just said my name. It's Killa Kyleon.
And honestly, this is like a first for us because we've been dying to get a guy. Well, guys been hitting us up to come on because they always feel like what we talk about is one-sided. So we feel like this is the perfect person.
So they trying to Kevin Samuels you?
I mean, hey.
Yes, they can't Kevin Samuels.
They can't Kevin Samuels. I'm here for Kevin Samuels.
I'm here for him, so I watch this podcast all day today.
I'm like, I love him. I like
Yes.
what he has to say. So we really want to hear what this one has to say. But before we get into that, we're going to jump into our recap of the week. What's been going on, you guys? How was y'all's week? Mika, what's up?
Mika's been recovering from the accident still.
That's it.
Yes.
Been resting?
Listen, it's been hard. I've been crawling out the bed like a grandma every morning. It's hard.
You say, Carla. Well, my weekend was great. I went to the casino. I hit. Stormy, I got your $100 for
she
you.
told me she gonna give me $100.
But no, I went to the casino. I had a really good trip. It was like a little one day here and there. And I mean, go to Nugget City, you know what I mean? Hit the pool, hit the tables. I did good. I really hit the dice, everything.
She did. I was like, girl, give me $100.
Hey, I hit. So no, that was a good weekend. And then I'm back working and that's it. Kyle, how was your week?
I had a productive week, pretty much. I can't complain. I'm kind of moving in silence right now.
I like that.
I feel it. I
like that. Stormy Storm, Sunday Fun Day Queen. What did you do?
What did I do? I don't really know. I did go somewhere on Sunday.
Where did you go? Because I liked your fit. You had the Michigan.
I know everybody thought I was from Detroit. I kept stopped. All it was like, yo, you from Detroit? I'm like, nah, I'm just like the outfit. I thought that was pretty cool. But we went to Chapman and Kirby and then of course 5015. And had a good time. That was on Saturday. I had a shoot for Gigi Fiona, and on Sunday we dropped new collection.
That girl was in that swimsuit, that 2-piece. I was like, okay, Storm. I was like, oh my fucking God, you look so good in that.
Well, thank you.
You did that.
Give me a friend number.
Oh, no, look. Look, we're going to have to
friend.
see. Look, hey.
Hey, friend.
So we're going to dive right in this. We have a lot of questions for you that we want to talk to you about. And then you're going to jump into these topics because we want to hear the shit that you got to say.
Right, because you are very vocal. So I've actually been waiting for this.
Yeah, we've been trying to have you on the show for a long time. Why has it been so hard?
I mean, I be busy, It's one thing.
You can't be too busy for the recipe.
And you was kind of like around when we first started. Like when we was, so how you think we doing? Because I mean,
y'all
you was kind of there from the
it's-
start.
Yeah, y'all doing real good. It's a great show. I like it a lot.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I like that y'all really have biased opinions. Like y'all not going along to get along. Everybody has their own personality.
Absolutely.
Everybody has their own opinion, and that's what matters the most. Because when you look at a lot of talk shows, you got the one person that's the matriarch of the show, and then you got everybody just everybody just agreeing with what the matriarch is saying, and it's like nobody has their opinion. That's why I like to talk a lot. I watch the talk show.
Oh yeah,
it's like one of my guilty pleasures.
The talk?
Yeah, that's one of my.
Really?
I like to talk too.
Yeah, I watch it. With I watch it with my mom. She watches it every day.
So sweet. That is so sweet.
That's one of my guilty pleasures. It's real dope. And and what y'all do kind of remind me of like the talk because you have Cheryl Underwood. You have Miss Osborne.
She ain't on it no more, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't watched it in a couple weeks, but I think because of the little meltdown she probably had.
Yeah,
I don't know if
she's
she's not on there.
but I like
Sharon. But I like when Sharon was on the show because it gave different. And I think like the world's so sensitive right now that it's like you can't really say nothing. You know what I mean? And
everything's censored.
And it's like if you say anything, don't say that. But if you go along with what everybody else is going along, like that's the correct thing. And I like that y'all don't do that.
No, we're not finna kiss nobody ass.
Not at all. And we're going to say what we got to say. So we're finna go ahead and chop it up with you real quick. So first, do you feel like mainstream rappers have more success than independent rappers?
I mean, that's a question I get asked frequently, but I don't really think that, man, it's really a difference. It just depends on the look that you're going for. See, a lot of people like popularity over a payday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we in the day and age now where popularity is a thing that everybody thrive on, like perception. Everything that damn near look good, you know? It's a lot of things that we do behind the scenes as artists that people are not familiar with. And I think people are getting too personal with the music. So that's relative to what y'all asking me. Being mainstream artists, it depends because you kind of like calculate it as an artist. And when you're an independent artist, you move at the own beat of your drum. And the thing about being mainstream now and being independent is if you already have a fan base, this is the exception of why I think social media is great for music, and it's a gift and a curse. If you off the personal side of it and you just strictly business, it'll work for you simply because you have a direct connect to your fan base.
Right, straight up.
And being that they're calculating that now, once they seen that, once the music industry seen that, a lot of artists didn't really need major labels at this point, because you got to think, you have a lot of self-made individuals out here in music where you have the Pierres and the Coach K's, who's actually one of my old managers. You have you have the Rick Rosses, you have the Master P's, you have all these guys that were independent and had their own bag. So they came to the table with something. So this is the beauty. Like when I look at the crew that I'm a part of and what we did independently, going in, getting the deal, and then not having a deal and still all this time later still relevant in music is because we solidified a solid fan base. And the thing about social media, before they start doing the algorithms and they start slowing everything down, which the music industry bought, because it was just like, damn, they don't really need us for marketing no more. It's your own cable platform. It's your own commercial break. It's your own direct line to your fans. So you can actually, and the curse of it is it takes away the mystiqueness of an artist. Because you got to think, back in the day, Michael Jackson, Tupac, and all that, you couldn't actually put your hands on these artists.
At all.
So now you can actually be hands-on and you can say something directly to the artist, and most of the time, if they have time, they'll reply. But the gift in it is, if you have your own money and you have your direct line to your fans, that's your direct connect to your fans. So when you digitally put out a project, why would you need a major label if you can fund and finance yourself, and you have an own team set up to do your promo and your marketing, which is what you get with a label for popularity and for the machine. But if you're able to fund your own self, you're your own machine at this point. And if you've put in the work for quite some time, you're familiar with the machine. So that's pretty much the gift and the curse when you're an independent artist. If you're familiar with the machine and you're familiar with things going, you know your own direct fan base and you connect it. So say, for instance, if you have 1 million followers, and those are 1 million organic followers. So think about it. All you gotta do is get $1 out of each follower.
Man, I say that all the time.
You just need $1 out of each follower, and what make it good is that that's your direct fan. And you and a lot of labels develop artists. So if you already have a solidified fan base, and you're independent, and you're on all social media platforms, and you have a large fan base, what would you need the label for if you have your own finances, you have your own marketing crew, and you directly dealing with your fans directly? So that's what they did with the algorithm. They slowed it down because the music industry was losing a lot of money like that.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So I do want to ask this, because you were just talking about like the power of social media and like you kind of putting your own stuff up. Tyron Turner, I do want to ask that, like, because when you first put that out, I know what Minister Society means to everybody, like in our generation. Like we grew up on that. That's Hood Baby Classic. Like, what was that like working with Tyron Turner and like just reliving that whole Mustang and just the whole Minister Society like era that you did? So
basically, when I do a lot of my projects, everything is conceptual. So that means I have a concept for everything that I'm pretty much doing. So the album, I've been working on that album for quite some time, a good 3 years. And I would always put it to the back until the right things fall in place. Cause see, what a lot of people don't understand about music is timeless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing when you have microwave music and you got soul food.
A lot of people just put out anything, just
Mm-hmm.
push it out.
They really quick to push it out, and that's why I take that playbook from Hov where he said a lot of shit is out the microwave and a lot of shit is soul food. When you cook shit slow, it tastes better. When you reheat shit, it ain't as good. So it was like I've been waiting and I wanted to calculate the way I put it out. And I say, man, so that was my dream car since high school. That was my high school, middle school, that was my dream car. When the movie came out, that was my favorite movie. I was so infatuated with the movie.
Yes.
So I bought the car a little bit almost in probably like 2019, the beginning of 2019, the end of 2018 or something like that. It took me 2 years to build a car. And so the thing was, I'm going to build the car and I'm going to put the whole concept behind the car. While actually doing a project called Menace to Society where back then, if you remember when they put out movies, they put out soundtracks.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
I had a whole vision. I'm going to redo the whole soundtrack.
Dope.
With everyone that's on the soundtrack.
Dope.
So that's basically, you got to think, you know, that's Too Short, that's MC8, that's Spice One, that's High Five. Couldn't get High Five. Got a couple of the members, but the lead members are dead, so I couldn't do that. So I went and got the Spice Ones, the MC8s. I got the current guys, which I'm going to just surprise everybody with the current events of the current guys. Dope. But I got a lot of the OGs remade the actual project, and it's been kind of putting it together. But shit, I breathe life back into Tyron's career because everybody trying to do exactly build a car and do everything.
So a bunch of those remakes of those cars. How you feel about that?
I mean, in a way, it kind of bothers me, and it bothers me because I'm a person, I'm a thinker, you know what I mean? And like me coming up, I never was the dude that wanted to do what everybody did. You know, like I tell people, like I'm like a shark and a salmon. And why I say I'm a shark and a salmon, because the salmon swim away from the current. It swim against the current. That's right. I don't really swim with the current. So when everybody going this way, I'm swimming upstream. That's right. So, and it's like when I know nobody's thinking of something, it bothers me a lot when I got an idea and then when I want to move on the idea, and once I make my move, everything's so copycat. It's no originality right now. And that's really the black eye that I feel like the game got now, because I come from an era where it was all about originality. Facts. Like you look now, every rapper got dreads, every rapper got a grill, and I got a coin the phase on that. Like my crew, we really was the first crew really doing that. Diamonds in their mouth, big jewelry. Facts. Braids, all that extra shit. And to see it's, you know, I'm flattered by it to a degree, but when I do something and I'm trying to do it and I go look at you do my whole play, man, the exact same way. The exact same way.
You gave a lot of teasers, which you should not do.
Yeah, I gave a lot of teasers because really what you got to do is this. It's just, like I said again, nothing get old but clothes, and that don't get old because they call it vintage. Yeah. So the thing is, you still got to give your fans what you want. For example, if you look at Kendrick Lamar last album was Damn. It's almost 5 years old.
Hard, you can still play it.
So the thing about damn good music, and when you putting out quality music, when you give them the teasers for it, and then you got to think us as artists, we go through so much shit on a daily basis where we mentally, like I say all the time, and somebody hear me say it all the time, like I need my brain to think constantly. I'm constantly thinking, and I make 95% of my music in the car, right in the car, constantly, because that's what 90% of your music is processed. But it's like me kind of stagnating on it is because I'm trying to make it. I'm a perfectionist. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, but I'm a perfectionist. So I like to take my time and everything falls into place to where I actually, when I put out a project, everything is in sync.
And I feel like the response to it was so good. I mean, I was like, oh my God, because like I said, that movie for us is like culture. That's like, you know,
100 times.
Like she was just saying, like I gave out teasers, but I haven't given out everything, you know, because it's so much.
Know where it started, who did it first.
Yeah, and that's cool, but it ain't even about who did it first. It's about who did it the best.
Right. No, it was Chris that you actually had him out here, and he still actually look really good too.
Yeah,
Like after all those years, like he still looks really, really good.
Yeah, cool dude.
Yeah. So you also touched on like you feel like, people copycat and everything. Do you feel like Houston gets the credit it deserves for like, what they put into music? Like, do you feel like we get our just due, like the credit out here, like for, just with the purple drink and like the slabs and the slow music and all of that?
I think we as
Girls.
I think us as residents of the city and a lot of artists of the city don't appreciate the influence that it has as much. And they don't really appreciate it till they see others with it. It's almost like the relationship where a nigga don't appreciate the woman until another nigga got the woman. So this culture in Houston is pretty much the woman that you treated like the side bitch, but now this man here treating it like the main chick, and you jealous about it.
Yep.
So, and it's pretty much like with me, I'm a little on the fence with it because it's like I've seen it. I've seen it through. Like when they tell you like you got to see things through, I seen it through to the point to where I seen so much go on and I seen it rise, fall. And I think for a long time, like when you hear a lot of people, yeah, man, I'm from Houston. I'm a Houston rapper, but I don't sound like I'm from Houston. Or I'm a Houston person, but I don't act like Houston. But then you want to be a Houston nigga when it's beneficial.
Facts.
Instead of just being that. And, pretty much everywhere I go, it ooze out of me.
Yeah.
And, I never really was. And to be honest with you, like, I didn't really appreciate a lot of the culture, but a lot of the culture growing up because I was so big on East Coast culture. You know what I'm saying? I liked real rap and different rap. And like a lot of the artists that I considered real rappers at the time and when things were booming and blowing up, I still represented because a lot of the guys that was thriving was my neighbors.
Yeah.
And I actually seen the Fat Pats. I actually know Screw personally.
Man.
Me doing art, I had art over Screw turntables. Screw wanted me to do CD covers.
Man.
I've been on Kiki personally. I know Fat Pat, Hawk, all of the Screwed Up Clique. The Screwed Up Clique named me Big Pokey, one of the lead Screwed Up Clique artists. My first introduction into the city of Houston and rapping was through Big Pokey. I was in a crew with him. I ain't gonna say was because I still rep that shit to this day.
Yeah.
Mob style, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the guys that put me out there when everybody really knew because all Screwing everybody knew me for was the guy that did art. Because when I used to hear that shit, I was like, that shit whack.
Real?
To me. Like it was like it was whack, but then because I really wasn't on listening to what was going on because I was around the Screwed Up Clique shit when it was just street niggas.
Yeah.
And it went into the rap. But at a lot of time, but I grew to appreciate it because once you would hear Kiki, once you would hear Pat, and I would see Pat and Hawk damn near every day and just they goofballs and play all day and hustle and shit and then hear them rap. And when they heard me rap, it shocked them. I'm on Hawk's albums.
Yeah.
I'm on Kiki albums. I'm on a lot of the albums. ESG, one of my neighbors. Like I grew up around these guys and then being that I'm coming from both sides of town where my father was on the south side, my mother was on the north side, and my mother didn't want me to really be out there with the older crew, which was my brothers and uncles. So she made me go to school on the north side. So, and I was attached to all of the North Side artists that was thriving. So,
what made you say, forget this grill? I'm not wearing a grill no more. This is out. Now today it's like the grills are in.
Oh yeah.
Now it's back to the point where now everybody want to fix their teeth. But it's like everybody want to have these pearly whites, these porcelains, these veneers. And then grill. What made you say, all right, I'm done with the grill?
I kept losing them.
I had a grill.
What do you mean you lose them?
three.
Like you was taking them out?
So I had 6. And
I had 3. I put in my lunch tray and I would throw it away every time.
I literally, that happened with 2. In the airport rushing, I have my little bags. I don't know. Oh my God. It's like, and losing them within the house in different places. Eating, I've had a total of 6 grills, each one of them. That's a good 60, 70 bands. Like
shit.
Like just, and it got to the point I'm not buying them shits no more. No, and then it's like, I'm at a point now when you get a little bit older and you done did it and you seeing all that shit redid. It's cool to see it, but it's like now inflation is in play now, so everything is inflated. So the price of what they telling you for shit is, me been buying jewelry for so long, I've been buying jewelry since middle school. So.
Yeah.
And to see the numbers that they talking about now, it's not cohesive to my budget.
Yeah. It ain't even making sense.
Yeah.
So what would you say, what city is dominating the rap game right now?
Dominating. I can say the cities that are thriving musically right now, I wouldn't like to say dominating because because for the simple fact that like it's so many cities, but that's a good question though. Dominating wise, I gotta say the mecca of shit right now pretty much is Atlanta.
It seems like they just been forever though.
Yeah, I mean because this is the difference. And I'm gonna get back because it's quite a few cities that still does what it does. Atlanta has a whole system, and you got to think it's an industry city now. Also, it's attached to film and everything, so it's a complete industry for music and production out there. And you have so many of the elders that were in the game before that left their marks within what, like the LaFace records.
Oh yeah.
And Babyface, Kenneth Edmonds and all that. Like a lot of those guys.
The kids are kind of,
and they created, and you got to think Babyface, who's a legend, put out a legendary rap group that went diamond in the South. Outkast. He's one of the founders of Outkast. They sound Outkast. You got Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who created a whole genre with Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Bobby Browns, and so many things. You got so much influence down there, so many big fighters, Martin Luther King, the Civil Rights Movement. It's just a whole melting pot. It's a whole industry out there.
Not
and then
to cut you, but why they stick together and Houston can't?
That's what I feel.
Why you feel like they're just putting another one on, and Houston, they're not really taking nobody.
So like I'm saying, it's a system.
Or Atlanta coming to Houston, taking the Houston rap.
Yeah.
All right, so it's pretty much like this. When you build relationships, it's almost like when you in the streets. And I compare the streets to a lot of shit simply because it's a way that you move in the streets to where you either gonna be successful or it's gonna be stressful. So in the streets, you ain't shit if you ain't got an out of town plug. And so basically, within Atlanta, they have a system already. And they don't sour mouth they system. If you got some guys in Atlanta getting along, they not gonna fuck the money up, tripping with nobody else. They have a whole industry. It's an industry completely out there now because they have a whole industry that's been in sync for quite some time now. So all the younger guys coming up are getting put on by the older guys that they already have an industry solidified there, and they have a system already created where it's from the clubs to radio, now to digital and social media, to whereas they got a system. We're gonna use you to put out this artist. We're gonna put this artist out, this artist. We can use Atlanta where everybody in Atlanta is big. You can grab this artist. We got this artist on the come up. You need a favor for me. I need a favor from you. Get on my artist song. Pull him up. Once he get that, you got an artist shit. That artist that you pulled up, we can pull him up. Yeah. It's not an industry out here any longer. Shit, the promoters want to be rappers. The DJs want to be rappers.
All in the
videos.
You
don't know who the fuck the rapper is
dancing.
No more. You know what I mean? And that ain't no knock to nobody. I'm just saying, like, we a city that everybody comes to Houston, and it's damn near like shit. Everybody somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like
the girl rappers want to be strippers. It's like, what's going on here? Like,
no, it's not really that. So what it is, it's a lot of it's a lot of influence, So once that and this is the thing, that goes back to when I say it's not a lot of originality in music no more, to where people like to take the safe route. If they see some work for somebody else, they figure like, shit, I can go this way and it may be worth it.
Why you feel like the women rappers feel like, and I'm not, it's not for nobody. I'm just saying this, like, because I see it a lot. Why they can't dress fly, be fashion, instead of wearing naked clothes, showing titties, showing the ass, getting the big butts, getting the big titties. Why does that all have to happen? Why you can't just, let me put on some Versace and come out here?
So basically now, it's to the point where you got programming. I think about it. TV. What is TV attached to? What they call it? TV what? Programming. Radio programming. You had these labels, the powers that be, they control the narrative. So pretty much.
So they say sex sells.
They pretty much, but you got to think, us as black people, it fall back on us too because we're in control of the narrative. Hip hop
Right.
is our thing.
Yeah.
But for the money, if you put the right amount of money in the nigga face, it ain't nothing what a nigga, it ain't no telling what a nigga do for that amount of money. But to say that they're doing that, yeah, they seen it work for Megan. So a lot of these girls, it's a bunch to me, and this is just my honest opinion. The most talented rappers, that's female rappers, Houston has an abundance of talent right now.
Mhm.
And the thing is, a lot of them just don't understand the business.
Mhm.
And everybody seen what worked for Megan,
Yeah.
and she opened the floodgate. And so whatever way they were trying it,
Yeah.
they probably figured it that wasn't the way. I tried it this way and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Let me try it this way. Well, boom, bam. That's the new thing now. You got City Girls, you got Mulatto, you got Sweetie, you got Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Everybody damn near doing what they doing, but you gotta, at least we get to say we got rap Beyonce right now. We got Megan that sit on the throne.
True.
And to me, and if anybody been following me, I've been advocating for Megan for
you have.
years
Yeah.
now.
Facts.
Because
I used to be like, oh, I don't really care for her.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I feel like people don't realize she
In the
was
beginning-
grinding for a long time. So
Yeah.
it's like when we saw it, I think some people was
shout
like,
out to my
damn.
homeboy DJ Chose, because he had a lot to do.
Yeah.
He played, I ain't gonna say a lot to do, but he played a factor. And shout out to my homeboy Carl and T Ferris that had a lot to do instrument in that play, because I seen it from the ground up. I seen it. She's a very, very, very talented
PV, right?
individual.
Yeah.
PV
Yeah,
and TSU.
Oh, yeah. So I don't
PV
really-
and TSU. But see
Yeah.
what a lot of people,
Been
so
fucking with you,
this the
Daytona.
thing, and that's just to elaborate more on what you were saying about your question for is female rappers feeling like they got to do that. This is what I love about Megan.
Mhm.
Megan actually in college. She's doing something totally
yeah.
different.
Yeah,
And
for
not
sure.
only that, you gotta, I think a lot, social media has made everybody get a little bit too personal with
Mhm.
everybody, where you can't really appreciate the craft because you so connected to the artist,
Yeah.
not even being a person, you so attached to the character
Facts.
that you don't understand. And the dude asked me that earlier, how does it feel like celebrities are gonna be under the scope and celebrities get looked at a certain way? No, they people just like you.
Absolutely.
Simply because they just people with a little bit more talent and a little bit more access to popularity.
Absolutely.
That don't make them no different from you. So a lot of rappers nowadays don't know how to take the mask off. Goddamn, Batman had to be Bruce Wayne sometime time of the day. You know what I mean? And if you look outside of what Megan's doing, she's not also doing what she does musically. That's just her character.
No, absolutely.
But outside of that, she's empowering women.
Yeah.
She has a lot of good things going on, a lot of good deals going on, and she's going to school.
Yeah.
That's
And
just
I'm here for
a
that.
character. And I salute to the girls that's really doing more, because to be honest, I say it all the time. You know, like women running shit right now.
Absolutely.
But I always have ran shit. It's just we been in a misogynistic society to where men never did want women to know that they was the shit like that. But that's, you know, like they say, that's Western type of way of thinking. So
Okay,
you know.
well, I'm loving what you're saying, so I'm ready for you to keep the same energy because we about to get in these topics.
Go ahead.
Mika, we keep that same energy. What do you say? We
For
run
sure.
this, right? So,
For sure.
Mika, what's up? What we gonna give him? His intake. What we gonna get his feedback on? What you got? Look.
Okay. So, do you feel like being a rapper affects your relationship?
Most definitely. It's a gift and a curse to it. Simply because when you're in a relationship, a woman don't really understand that character. A lot of people will see you as the rapper more than they see you as the person. And then being whatever status you are as a rapper, your status and the law of attraction. You might be attractive. It's some ugly rappers. It's some cute rappers.
But they getting love too.
It's some fat
Right.
rappers.
I feel like it's the money,
but it's a
nigga.
it's a difference when it's the money and you attach that to where you got the whole total thing. You like, and it's hard dating a rapper. It's very hard simply because you don't know what's what, and then you know a nigga got that much access to something, and shit, you gonna go through something. I'm not gonna bullshit you. You gonna go through some shit.
Yeah.
It ain't no easy road fucking with no rapper. And then when they feel you an attractive rapper or you this that, them hoes gonna come.
They gonna
It's a-
come. It's
They gonna come.
They gonna come.
It's
I mean, the hoes gonna come, and to the point. But it's pretty much up to you to make a woman secure in that because y'all got every right to feel however y'all want to feel. You got the right to feel like that because it's up to the man to make you feel secure. But then you never know what a person has been through. True. So if a person been through something and they going through some more shit again, and this at a different, it's when you fucking with a popular dude, it's way different. It's it's hard as fuck.
Consider yourself a ladies' man.
A ladies' man?
Yeah, a ladies' man.
Oh shit!
I mean, the ladies like me. I mean, I was just told by one of the greatest rappers alive, man, you want to sell records, cater to the women. Because you got to think, we're in a time now where rappers not catering to y'all. And I feel like I want to be in shape. I want to be this. I want to be likable because women spend money when they like shit.
They do. They do.
So the whole misconception of what you saying far as being the ladies' man and all, it's a misconception and it's a pros and cons to it. At the same time, y'all spend the money. You want a woman to like you. You want to be likable, but you got to understand, and I tell everybody, this the difference when you've been doing this shit for a long time and you just start doing this. A lot of guys never had that popularity. I say this all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I just said this recently. A lot of niggas ain't date attractive women till they got some money.
True.
And
Hey, look.
Wait, let him finish let us finish his thought.
I was a fat fly nigga
Okay,
and still had attractive women.
That's why I say, did you get the same love?
I damn near, it was worse when I was bigger.
Yeah.
Really?
It was damn near worse. I was a fly big nigga, but I wasn't big long. You gotta understand. I went big, and I always carried myself. I always was a fly nigga. Anybody that knows me and know history of me, I always been fly, and I've always liked attractive women. I'm not no nigga you gonna go dig up like the Moneybag Yo prom picture. You ain't gonna be able to do that one.
Oh yeah, they do.
Okay, so let me ask.
That ain't no shot to the homie, but shout out to the homie. I'm just saying you ain't gonna be able to pull. That ain't no knock. I ain't gonna be able to do that. So I'm saying you can tell a lot of niggas they gotta do what they gotta do. And I see a lot of rappers saying shit and coming on and saying money attract hoes. And that's just from the key. You dealing in an era now, women got more hustle than a nigga.
Come on,
a lot of these niggas is really depending on other niggas for money right now. And the women out here with shit for so long, y'all didn't have as much access to shit. Y'all got more talents, and the thing for being talented as women, you got more access to other women, like the beauty field. That's why the beauty field is thriving so much it's thriving. It's more hustles for a woman than as a man, and then the beauty of that, mentally and physically, y'all strong. A whole human come out y'all body.
That's
you know what I mean? So mentally, way more stronger. We weak to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people a lot of time, niggas got an animal instinct. Women live off an emotion. And when you saying like far as a rapper, a nigga can go fuck a woman and don't have no emotion for that woman. It was just that.
Yeah.
That Justin, my boy, he put up that whole thing how men feels.
Oh yeah.
Y'all have feelings.
Oh
Yeah, you got feelings. You got feelings when you really love a motherfucker, yes. But them hoes, niggas don't really have no feelings for them hoes like that. Like real niggas don't. But you got these niggas now that's new money niggas that feel like
they saving the hoes, I feel like.
They never, factuals. They
it's
never had access to a gorgeous woman or a certain caliber of woman till they got some money. And these women know that. I tell people all the time, it's more easier for a woman to get a nigga than it is for a nigga to get a female any day of the week.
So do you think guys know that? Because I feel like it's a lot of niggas out here saving hoes. I know chicks personally who, hoes. And they done bag them a rich nigga. They ain't working. They not doing nothing like that.
And you want to know why I don't knock that?
Why?
If you see a sucker, lick him.
Right.
That's what I know it's a sucker, but like, why do the guy recognize that? Like, I'm sure they know.
But it don't last long. You got to think. So let me give you some game on this one. Your grandparents still alive? Or any of your elders in your family still alive? How long were they married?
Years.
Boom. You think ain't nothing happening that?
Oh, I know some stuff happened.
Boom. Watch yourself. My papa was a Rolling Stone like a motherfucker.
I think all of them were.
But I'm going to say this. I know. I beg to differ. My grandmother that just passed away, my grandfather actually died of heartbreak. So, that was his That was his everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say love is something I'm used to seeing. I grew up seeing the love.
Yes.
And I've seen it from every spectrum to the point that where, going back to what you saying, you got to think, they didn't have so much shit. You got to think, we got platforms, not everybody in your business. That don't even pay taxes on your business. Everybody in your business.
Facts.
So everybody don't really give a damn about what you going on, but then people putting people in their business.
Absolutely.
So a lot of shit lasted longer because you ain't had everybody in your goddamn mix and you wasn't living to impress everybody.
Absolutely.
Your focus need to be that one individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and as me, we get sidetracked a lot on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? We get sidetracked a lot on a lot of shit, but that ain't necessary to say that y'all not doing your job or no nothing like that. It's just, you got to think, as a woman, you can post a picture in a $5 dress and get $1 million nigga. A nigga put on a $5 t-shirt, probably get a $2 bitch.
Mm-hmm. That's so crazy. It's true though. And I think we talked about that on the episode, like the stuff that guys have to wear. No, because I feel like we can look like regular, like you said,
Man,
Fashion Over dress.
Y'all can walk in there. You can walk in there with this same outfit with a bonnet on and pull the nigga of your dream.
And a nigga could have on fake diamonds, fake watch. These girls don't know.
Oh yeah,
them broke hoes.
But they look.
I'm going with him.
Yeah,
I'm going with him.
A girl just see a guy with these diamond watch, think it's real diamond chain, be like, oh,
them hoes again.
I see people die.
That's hoes.
Watch this here. This goes back to what I said.
No, you just said that you can wear a $2 shirt. He can have on chains, everything.
But
fake.
it's the kind of woman that's flocking
to that. A real woman.
Some real women flock to that.
I mean, but this the thing. Them ain't no real woman finna flock to that. A woman that got her own shit, she not impressed by that. Yeah. And I tell a lot of motherfuckers, you can tell a lot of women that grew up with fathers and that grew up around money, it's a whole difference. And you got some women that grew up with fathers that went the whole nother route. But you got these women that grew up used to shit and that don't excite them. And then a woman with their own bag, that shit, real women know that's bullshit. Real women do. Hoes is impressed by that. Ain't no real woman really impressed by none of that bullshit. Nigga, I got that. I can go buy that. I just ain't got it on. Yeah. I can go buy that. There's plenty of women out here that be dripped from head to toe. Shit, there's more women out here with more fake shit on than niggas have the time. You got women that damn near everything on their body fake and they want a real nigga. Eyelashes, eyebrows, hair, teeth, nose, chin, lips, clothes, titties, ass, toenails, and want a real nigga.
So is that a issue for you?
No, it's not an issue at all because I'm not wrong. I'm not oblivious to a woman taking her beauty. I like a woman that keep herself up completely.
Absolutely.
I like a fly chick. That's what I like. I got a type. It's a lot of niggas don't have a type.
Absolutely. Look. Yeah,
fly. Then a motherfucker, pretty, fly, all that. Got her own everything.
Manners.
Attitude. I like a bitch.
Yeah.
Gotta be a bitch. Gotta have attitude. Can't get ran over.
Got a real attitude.
No, I like that. I like that.
That's what I like. I don't like nothing I can run over.
Absolutely.
I like a motherfucker that want me but don't need me.
Ooh, come on.
Come through. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Come through. See that?
That's what but that's me.
Because niggas be like,
I'm not a nigga that's just really excited about
it. Your fucking nuts.
Nah, I ain't really. But you got to understand a lot of niggas is the way they are because you got to think a lot of women that grew up without their father, grew up with their mama, and you had to see certain shit. A lot of niggas that grew up without their daddy, that grew up around their mama because by design, the household been fucked up. The odds been against us for a long time. And we in general, you know, they got like you were saying, they got Generation X, they got Generation Y, they got Generation Z. We in the generation now where perception, and you got to think, a lot of them didn't have and didn't see as much. You got a lot of women that was bitter women coming up that fuck niggas and don't need a nigga for this and don't need a nigga for shit, and they implanted that seed in their child.
Yeah,
and their daughter grew up, I don't need a nigga for this.
Absolutely.
And a nigga don't need me to do this.
Shit.
And
you
then you got some women that was around, like I had a mama, it ain't really nothing a woman can't tell me she can't do. Cause I don't give a damn what no woman say. Y'all stronger than niggas any day of the week.
Absolutely.
So I've watched a woman do everything. And it kind of fucked me up as an adult simply because
Are you on the team guy side? Because you seem like you for us, man. 100%.
You for the
I'm
women.
completely-
I like that.
I'm keeping it 100.
But the guys wanted you to come up here and stand for them.
No, I'm gonna stand for the niggas, but
He
y'all
standing for what's
asking me.
right, period.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
For sure,
Yes.
for sure. You good.
That's what make me a different kind of nigga
No,
from
for
a lot of
sure.
niggas. That's why my platform is like it is, and it's like, I get scrutinized because I'm a realist. I'm not an idealist. I don't deal in hypothetics or opinions, really. Like, I'm not gonna talk unless I know what I'm talking about because I'm raised to be like that. Like, in my rap, ain't no capping nothing I say. Like, if I've either seen it, either done it, and if I done it, that's between me and God. But on top of being just with, like I'm saying, it's not to be sitting up here. I'm not being biased towards the men, and I'm not trying to brown nose y'all.
No.
I'm just really just being 100% that, it's just certain, it's levels to this shit.
It really is.
You know what I mean? And I think for quite some time, shit lost its way.
So what annoys you the most about social media? Because what I notice about you is you'll get online and you'll say your stuff, and I understand it.
Stupidity.
And then I see some people will challenge you on there, and I'll see you gotta like go on there.
You
Well.
gonna go.
You gonna go.
Why you
So
don't let them
like,
slide.
It ain't that. It's called social media. It's a social platform where we're being social. If you got time to say something to me, I'm the clapback champion. I'm going to clap back. I got the time to do it. I might be laying in bed. I might be driving. I might be somewhere chilling. I'm my own boss. I told a nigga just like this the other day. Nigga said whatever they said. I told a nigga I ain't had a job in 20 years. So nigga, I think I'm doing damn good.
right?
On top of that, I got time. I'm my own boss. I wake up, go sleep when I feel like it.
Yeah.
I ain't got to go answer to nobody.
Absolutely.
So I got time today. And on top of it, I'm just, for so long, me being a nerd and me being just book sense and street sense, but I got more common sense than anything. A lot of shit now is just asinine to me. And it boil my blood. Like I tell everybody, and my closest friends are some of the biggest names. Them niggas that hit me out of the blue. Nigga. One of my best friends is a fucking billionaire. Shaquille O'Neal, that's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Steven Jackson, one of my best friends. Slim Thug, one of my
Shout out
best
to Port
friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And them niggas, every time I say, don't think I don't get it. But then, I got partners that I ain't gonna just disclose
And they gonna
because
say, hey,
they in
you say it.
positions. They in positions. I'm the nigga that speak for everybody that can't say the shit that I say. And I designed my platform because I'm finna do something to where I'm gonna be able to do what we doing now. And I'm pretty much just setting the dinner table to where I'm not a biased thinker. I'm for the real shit. So I'm the nigga, if everybody thinking this shit cool, I'm the actual OG gonna be like, you niggas is bugging.
No, and I appreciate that. Don't let nobody,
We saw your list today of these rappers, and
Cool.
well, a lot of people had a lot to say. A lot of people was against it, but that's your opinion. That's how you felt, and why you chose those.
So I'm a guy, like I said again, I'm for relevance. It's different I'm an MC, and shit, like I capped today, shit. Niggas in my list I got records with, so.
Who was in the list? I missed the list.
Okay,
Who
so
was in the list?
I had Tupac at one, and
Facts.
it's no chronological order.
Okay,
at all.
okay.
It's no order.
Oh, I thought that was just your
It's
order. That's just your order?
Okay.
It's order, but see, my list changes from
Okay,
time to time.
okay.
It's the mood, and right now this the mood I'm in. So, Pac was 1,
Perfect.
Hove was 2,
Perfect.
Drake was 3,
Okay.
Wayne was 4.
You put
Jada
Drake
was
over
5.
Wayne? Oh, you said no order. Okay,
no order, but my top 5 is my current top 5. That's
Okay.
my 5. It's mine.
It's okay.
That's what I
So you
feel
about
like.
to go and argue with
But
him?
I
now?
like
not.
that.
I'm not.
I do it for those purposes.
Uh-huh.
Jada was 5th. Fab was 6. Benny was 7. Conway the Machine was 8. Scarface was 9. Kendrick Lamar was 10. That's my list.
A lot of people want to
Everything
know.
after
You didn't put
5,
J. Cole on there.
because honestly, and it's a difference. I'm not a nigga that get in my whip every day and listen to J. Cole.
And that makes sense. I think a lot
know,
of, yeah.
Cole.
And
I'm a
everybody like Cole, to each his own. Just like I made this, when I was sitting down, I go a lot and I go chill with my partner, one of my real close friends. He might even be my best friend. Me and him, we smoke hookah. That's our thing. But it's like, that's the man cave and we sit up and debate and I go there to think.
Yeah.
And so we sit down there. I told the nigga asked me that. I say, bro, this is what the internet is now. You got to think. They created a platform for the people that didn't have a voice. People that got bullied and couldn't make friends and was the unpopular people. True. You got to think all of those people the shit now because they've created these platforms and all the cool people that came along and joined in with their 2 cents. But then again, you got to remember, these are the people, the powers that be, that created it. So there's certain levels to sensitivity and things that they don't like. They still control the narrative.
Facts.
Because only opinion really matters is their opinion at the end of the day.
True.
But this the thing. It's even now they do fact checks, which really just some lying shit. But I'm saying all that to say this. Everybody in here might like mayo. She might like sriracha. And we might be trying to convince her, nigga, you tripping. You don't like mayo, nigga? What's wrong with you, nigga? You don't like mayo, nigga?
But I do have a question about the list, though. I noticed you didn't have Big on the list.
I didn't have Big on the list right now. I didn't have Nas on the list right now.
Oh, okay. Because it's like,
you know, like I say, my mood right now.
They're not, Pac is not, I guess he's forever, but.
It's
just this my thing about why Pac is at the pivotal.
Always.
Simply because it ain't that he paved the way, and why Drake where he is. I'll tell you, Tupac completely altered rap culture with intelligence, great music. He actually Renaissance man music to a degree to where he found his niche and the man never missed on music. Never. And you got to think, the man lived, it seemed like he was around for 20 years, but died at 25, 26 years old.
That wise.
And was just more wiser. But to me, my favorite rapper made the most timeless music. On top of that, this one nigga that I left out my top 5 that's in the top 5, Snoop. Simply because this the beauty of Snoop. An 88-year-old and a 5-year-old gonna know who Snoop Dogg is.
He really like have that longevity. He really made
right now. Yeah. Niggas know who Pac is from your granny to your child know who Pac is. And it ain't too many, ain't no other niggas that's really like that. Cause if you want to be honest, that's what makes Snoop really the greatest of all time. It's one of the greatest of all time. Reason why I say about Drake, why I put Drake in there. Drake is the Michael Jackson of rap. The nigga beat out the Beatles. The nigga don't miss.
Yeah, that is true.
Pac told niggas, you want to win, rap for the bitches.
Yeah.
He rap for the bitches. And you got niggas that don't want to do nothing but rap for their own boys. Look at the videos. It's 30 niggas in the video. 15 niggas got their shirt off. 10 niggas holding Dracos. 1 nigga holding money. They dancing with each other.
And Drake do rap for the bitches because I always
think these niggas want to go do bike life with 1 million niggas. And Drake being a player. But I'm finna go shut down. Drake doing shit I would do. I'm finna go shut down Minute Maid. And we finna go on the third motherfucking yard line. And I'm finna do the player shit.
That makes
Drake
sense.
Drake beef with you?
Yeah.
Oh, you beefing with me?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna pull no gun. I'm gonna go fuck your bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in your heart. Because I know your bitch jamming me when she ain't jamming you.
Hard. You know?
And he make damn good music, but he make hits. I don't give a fuck who write it, who don't write it. I'm a nigga that goes right. That shit don't mean nothing because you gotta think, once you get to a certain level financially, you're disconnected from a lot of the shit that you used to
Makes sense.
Ain't no nigga that's 50 to 100 million strong still in the hood. Nigga, you a dummy if you still there. The hood wasn't, like Yo Gotti told nigga, the hood wasn't designed for you to stay there, nigga.
Absolutely not.
You gotta make it out the hood, nigga. And you can't be sitting up here mad at a nigga that ain't glorifying that. Because you think in the 90s, rap had different genres within the genre. It was different type of rap. Not everybody look alike, everybody sound alike, everybody this. That shit is not appealing to me simply because it's no originality and it's no creativity to it.
At all.
And T-Pain just spoke on that. You know, nigga, it ain't no, don't send me nothing that sound like Baby. Don't send, we got a Uzi, we got a Baby, we got a Dub Baby, we got all this little and all that stuff. You know, it ain't, and niggas don't want to hear that, but it just showed me that you're a monkey see, monkey do type nigga.
Facts.
That's why I could appreciate. I'm not a nigga that listen to Tyler the Creator all the time. Very creative
somebody
nigga.
asked me that,
very
what I think
creative,
about
yeah.
him, and I was like, dude, it was so happy I put on a playlist today. His song was on. I was like, damn, I didn't even know this was him because the song was actually jamming, but
Nigga is
I'm
dope.
just not a fan of him, but he speaks the truth and he was able to just come out and be himself. And it doesn't matter what y'all think about him.
And that's
People
the
think
beauty.
he's gay.
Yeah.
People think whatever he is about him, but
He's a troll too. He gonna troll you and let you.
absolutely.
and y'all gonna talk, and he
No.
gonna be in the media, and y'all gonna
Yeah.
talk. And that's the rapper. Like my friend was telling me yesterday, like I want to paint one of my fingernails black. Am I gonna be gay? And I'm like,
Nigga, if you know you not gay,
then-
nigga, paint
then
your
do it.
fingernails.
That's what I said.
black.
I said, be yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you had to ask me that, then you hiding behind.
Snoop painted
like,
this
be,
shit.
Be who you really want to be. You know what I'm saying? You want to be different. You want to do that.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm for it. I'm not against.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look at you and be like, and that's a fact.
Yeah. And like
You know what I'm
Jay-Z said,
saying?
like Tupac ain't have a nose ring too. Like people don't realize, like you just do what works for you.
You know, like
And if
Trinidad,
it
Trinidad
works-
James
Yeah.
has all his toes polished. all
Oh,
his-
hair curl,
and I be
everything.
wondering about him. Like for me, that's
I know
like
Home personally.
I don't
Home
like
good
that.
nigga. Home a good nigga, and that's just Home's thing.
Yeah.
You gotta
Because
think
that fashion,
back in the
because he's
day.
into fashion.
I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't even just that.
That's
You know,
just his lane.
he kind of like got the pimp shit a little bit with pimp culture, and he got like a little. You got to think back in the days, in the Barry White days, and all that niggas was doing that. You
Yeah.
had Rick James. You had like Motley Crue, and you had man Stevie Nichols. Dude looked like a lady.
Yeah.
Like you got shit that niggas that did. You had Prince.
androgynous
You
look.
had Prince. You had, like I said, you had Rick James.
But when
Yeah.
you look at when you talk about Prince, and
All them
Michael,
niggas had bitches.
Yeah,
All
but then
of 'em.
again, you also would wonder.
Yeah, you would wonder,
Are they gay?
but at the end of the day,
And I have nothing against.
We wondering that,
Yeah.
but like he said, they
But-
had bitches.
and ain't
Prince
even no
had
knock.
good
Yeah.
bitches.
Oh,
They
it ain't
wasn't
even,
even-
wondering
it ain't
that.
even, and he probably had some niggas too. But if that's what you like, that's
That's
cool.
you. Yeah.
You know?
So, can men and women have a platonic friendship?
Yeah and no, it depends.
Uh-oh.
It depends. Simply because I say this shit, all that brother shit, I'm not going for that. Brother mean y'all used to fuck. Brother mean y'all used to fuck.
Yeah, I don't
And
like all that.
I don't like that brother,
My
nigga. That ain't
sister.
your brother. I ain't bet not no nigga come around. Yeah, that's sis. That ain't your sister, nigga. No, it ain't, nigga. I ain't your sister. Stop that. Bitch gonna tell me that one day. Hey, brother, bitch, I ain't your brother. We ain't used to fuck.
I about
We
to say, I
used to
seen the
do
brothers
none of
So
that.
say
play
that.
sister and play
All
brother is
that
cold for you used to fuck.
man, that's cold. In my logic, that's cold. But platonic, like if you a nigga that really ain't trying, because men, I'm gonna just keep it a bean with y'all. Niggas trying to fuck. Niggas trying to
Even
fuck.
if they say they're
And
your
you
friend.
gotta think, when you confine it in that nigga, and you giving a nigga the blueprint on how to get your woman, it's happened to me too many times. I'm not finna give you the blueprint on how to fuck mine. Whatever I got going on, we finna deal with it in the house. I ain't making no memes. I ain't finna make you feel like I'm mad at you. I ain't finna let
You
the
not
world
gonna know.
know I'm mad, because I know my dumb ass ain't going nowhere.
True.
So I'ma sit my
So
dumb
when
ass.
girls put up memes and they feel like does that mean that they're going through something?
Yeah.
No, that's
Listen,
not true.
Let's say this.
We
I
can
seen
share
a nigga
shit
make
all
a
day.
meme earlier. Bitch, I don't want to hear nothing. Don't send me nothing just the little boy said.
Why?
Show me your
I
own
noticed you-
goddamn mind.
I noticed you kind of
Cause
got a
that
problem
nigga,
with
so
him.
it ain't that I got no problem. It's just I don't like niggas that play both sides of the fence to
That's
be
what Eddie
cool
be
with the
saying. Eddie be
bitches. Like you want to play both sides. Them female tendencies. You
he
want to play,
said stuff that
and it
really-
works.
What are you talking about? It's the
Of
first of the
course,
month. If you
think
paid
about
your
your
own
gay
rent,
friend.
you should leave him.
Think about your gay, and I don't have nothing against homosexuals or lesbians at all, because they're in my family and they damn good people. It ain't that. It's just motherfuckers that overextend shit, and you got them niggas that just got bitch nigga tendencies and bitch nigga qualities, to where they was the nigga that never could get bitches. They was the nigga, excuse me, they could never get women. They could never be, so they want to be cool with all the cute chicks. I'm gonna be cool with the cute chicks. I'm gonna be around, I probably can't fuck them, but I can play both sides of the fence. Yeah, girl, that nigga this in, girl, that nigga this here. But yeah, nigga, that she this and she this here. Nigga, you playing both sides, but you trying to be cool with the cute chicks. And the cute chicks, what he's saying gonna make all the sense in the world, bitch, because you playing both sides.
Yeah, but I don't think that when people post a meme that means something, because I just be trying to help other people sometimes.
That
Sometimes
means
I just
something.
like the quote.
No.
I just like the meme
Listen to
in
what
the
you
quote.
just said. You like it because it's relative to your thoughts, correct?
I mean, I wouldn't
And you
say
can
relative
relate.
to
You
my
relate.
thoughts.
You relate to it.
I just like the meme. I'd be like, damn, like I would have said that. Like, but
You
not.
relate
I don't,
to
but
it.
I don't feel like that. But I just posted. I'm not mad. I'm not because
No, a lot of people might not be,
I'm not
but I'm
going
gonna
through
tell
it.
you.
Sometimes you gotta put
It's
this disclaimer.
people-
You just gotta put this ain't for me,
ain't
but
for me.
this could help somebody out there.
I mean, it is for you because it's on your page.
I put it on the story, and I don't
That's still your page because store get more traffic than a regular post do.
I know, but I don't be going through nothing. I just be posting. I be like, damn, that's a good little.
Or you went
Some
through
people
that long
actually
ago.
do that.
Yeah,
but
I
you got
do.
some
Or you
people-
went through it long ago.
But you,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna lie. A
Or it
nigga,
makes sense.
I'ma tell you, us men, we know when it's trouble in paradise now. We
Niggas be
know
coming.
because a nigga
Wait
hit
it.
you with that. Because I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference in men and women. Niggas and this gonna sting. For niggas and women, it's gonna sting. Niggas can go cheat and it don't mean shit to that nigga. It was a fucking. A woman, y'all 10, 15 to 100 steps ahead of a nigga. Cause if y'all got, it's a nigga at bay. It'll be with a woman, it'll be a nigga at bay. Nigga, you fuck up. It's a nigga already over at bay. Waiting dormant like a motherfucking lion in the bushes, nigga. When you ain't doing what you gotta do, y'all cheat. Y'all gonna be in y'all feelings. This a nigga you not already been fucking with. You just waiting on you to fuck up, sir. And it'll be a nigga right over in the deck. This nigga gonna go fuck up his whole house and everything, and that bitch gone. This nigga come over here fucking with you. You go fuck with a nigga. That's daddy. In probably 2-3 weeks after the nigga fuck up. It's a difference with because y'all emotional creatures.
I was
Niggas
just
is
getting
on
ready to say that for women, cheating is emotional.
very, very much so emotional.
emotional.
Very emotional. Not all. Not
That's what I
all.
was gonna say. Like, I
Not
feel
all.
like that was maybe
Not all.
they used to say that, and I feel like in some women
Ain't
that
no
is
use
the
to it
I mean, I
now.
feel like it's still relevant,
out.
but I still
Look
feel
out.
like people
You know the problem
aren't people. It's still women, like you said, it's women that's
Watch
already
yourself.
bossed up and all of this and that.
Cool.
They
but
not
don't-
sweating no
but
nigga.
But women is the new niggas now.
Exactly. So I
Women-
don't think
no,
they gonna be
you-
out
So
there
you think
emotional.
you
for it?
can't just get a fuck and just leave? You
Yeah,
don't
I think
that
it's
woman
women
can do that?
capable of going out there because they bagged
Y'all
up on
ain't
their
let me
own.
finish. Don't
Oh,
get
okay.
defensive.
I was gonna
Let me
get
finish.
hollering and shit.
Let me finish. Yes, women that can fucking keep it moving. But that fucking gonna go, if you fuck once, it's one thing. You fuck twice, you trying to make sure the fucking the first time was just as cool. When them 3 and that 4th, you in your fucking
I
feelings.
was about to say that.
You,
right.
you can be delusional. You can be delusional all you want. Y'all gonna fuck a nigga and be in your feelings if the nigga fuck you the correct way.
Absolutely.
Gonna be in your feelings. A nigga gonna get fucked the correct way. Yeah, bitch, whatever, I'm gone. You know, it's a difference. On top of that, I'm saying all that to say this. It's different. Y'all have right now why shit don't last because it's too many options. It's too much accessibility and not no exclusivity. You know what look liver?
What?
I always was the nigga that wanted what everybody want but couldn't have. Clothes, sneakers, jewelry, cars, woman. I want you to want it, but you can't have it. Meaning like you could try, but I know you can't have what I got. And it's like, nah, morality out the door because you gotta think, y'all done been fucked over so much for so many years. It was all about, it made it cool to do this. Now motherfuckers is in power. Well, bitch, I'm gonna go fuck a nigga too then, bullshit ass nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do what you do, nigga. I got the
That
bag.
makes the girl, most times, that makes her a hoe. But she be like, well, since you fucked him, I'm gonna fuck him. And
Yeah.
then be like, okay.
I ain't gonna really consider that no hoe. You just, the difference in a woman, when a woman go do, is calculated. A woman,
smarter. Yeah.
woman, keyword, woman. Not no hoe, a woman. A bitch gonna see a sucker. A hoe gonna see a sucker and gonna go with her move because she sees he's a sucker. I can get something out of him. Then you gotta watch the ones that surround you because it can be the one that around you that you confine and he ain't gonna slide right up under your ass too. So you gotta be mindful. Like, you gotta think your grandparents and shit last long. They probably were talking to Betty Jean and Sissy Mae. They wasn't talking to Sissy Mae, Betty Jean, Barbara, Diane,
we talked about that on our last.
They wasn't talking to all them. They wasn't going on no social media, let everybody fucking know that there was problems in the house.
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker, if I know
fuck this nigga.
Yeah, but you can tell, like, I can see women that glorified their relationships on the internet.
Yeah.
When it's over, they outside.
Yeah.
They doing the most now to make it look like they happy when you miserable than a motherfucker.
Absolutely. So what are your thoughts on that? Because we talked about that on this episode too, because everybody know I've been with my boo for years, but you know, I don't really post. I'm very like private. That's sacred to me. That's my home. That's what we do. What are your thoughts on that? Do you like keeping a private thing, or do you want to be, I want to be booed up, I want to show everybody?
Me, no.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through situations to where you gonna get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's out of my control. Like, you gotta think, man, when a motherfucker, it's like living in damn near, it's like a motherfucker having a glass, how a motherfucker can see everything you got going on. Or if I'm steady posting jewelry every day, I'm posting money, I'm posting my woman.
Yeah.
You a target now on all the way grounds. Even with me, I gotta be mindful of posting my children. They're a target.
Yeah.
I gotta be mindful where I post at, where I am. You're a target.
True.
I don't got to show you. Long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. Now, I'm not opposed to my woman doing shit.
Yeah.
If that's what she want to do, she can do that.
Facts.
And don't give a fuck who get mad. You get mad, bitch, you just get mad. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But that ain't to say that I'm doing it because I got something to hide. I'm doing that simply for protection purposes. It ain't got shit to do with hiding because I've actually been through shit because it's like a drug.
Yeah.
And can you not have something to yourself? Like, I feel like
God.
Yeah.
Protect everything that you love.
That's the thing. So watch this here. This is equivalent. Your woman equivalent to your bank account. You gonna go post your account, your routing number, and your combination to your safe? That's precious to you, ain't it?
That is.
You gonna walk in your house, bitch, this where my bedroom at, this the windows, this all this here.
Yeah.
When I see people doing that, nigga, you is crazy.
Yeah.
If I'm a nigga that's out here and the way rappers died and the way niggas is robbing niggas and doing all that, my woman, when she leave me a target.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker know the first thing a nigga gonna do in these rules in the streets, me being in the streets and being a street individual, the best way to get a nigga is his woman.
Right, absolutely.
That's true.
Nigga, I'm gonna lay her down. You gonna come get her if you love her.
Yeah.
Right.
Not only that, hoes know that.
Yeah.
Let me a hoe can damn to get at your woman and they ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
But if your woman feel like the way she feel and she know you're attractive or just your history of being a fuck up, because we fucks up.
Fake pages, the
and when a motherfucker comes, that's some of the key shit. But if a motherfucker see you got something good, and you happy, then the motherfucker don't nobody want to see that.
Yeah,
nobody give a damn if you happy because you ain't no telling. They feel like they can be more happy with the individual than you can, so they gonna come sprinkle
just opening them doors.
But my thing is let a bitch ass out. It don't do nothing but add flavor. if you fucked up something, it'll be gone.
Yeah, that is true. I ain't even look at it like that. That's
and I ain't
really
saying
true.
that just to say this for no, like I say, for no brownie points or no trying to justify shit or no nothing like that. It's just, to me, think about all the key people in music. They music thrived when you knew nothing about their life.
That is true.
Because you only focused on the music. With me, I'm still stuck in that phase. Look at Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
You don't even know what Kendrick Lamar's wife look like right now. And they posted her before.
Nothing.
You don't know where that nigga stay.
Nothing.
You don't know what that nigga drive.
He probably only got like 8 pictures, I think, on his gram.
And you want to know why that's dope? Because that means you're attached to the music. And that means when that nigga done making music, he's regular. If that's his name, he's Kendrick.
Yeah. No, facts. I
because
totally agree.
when you're around a nigga and you in a relationship with a nigga that's an entertainer, you gotta damn near understand that we damn near mentally fucked up in some type of way because we gotta damn near be in character half the time.
Yeah.
And when you get home, you gotta be the regular motherfucker. That's why my approach in dating, none of that Oh, they ain't never know nothing about
Yeah.
me doing that. You gonna find out on your fucking own that that's what the fuck I do.
Yeah.
That ain't my pickup line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That never was my pickup line and nothing.
Mhm.
But it just
You
mystique.
shot on Instagram? You shot your shot on Instagram before?
Have I shot my shot on? Who ain't done all that? Motherfuckers have done that.
Instagram is the new
But this the
dating.
thing.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say that I've shot my shot, but I'm gonna say this. This ain't no capping. I ain't no nigga that have to do that. I ain't never had to do that. Motherfucker gonna shoot they shot at me because I'm gonna carry
Did
myself.
you reply?
I have before. I ain't gonna lie and say I haven't. Hell yeah, I've replied like a dumbass. And you get and that's y'all whole setup too is women
What?
too. Y'all will get a nigga ass straight. Yeah, motherfucker, you thought you was talking to such. You stupid motherfucker, you were talking to me.
I was like, I could never. Look, I
Yeah.
could never. I could never.
Yeah,
What you got,
but-
Mika?
See. Okay, so you are very vocal about politics. What you think about the government? Is the government really fucking with us?
I mean, it's politics at all times. You know,
Politics.
everything is by design. You know, even in my beliefs, even with everything that's going on now, the world is changing. We're in the digital world right now. And, you know, the things that you used to could hide, the things that they tried to, you know, they implemented the word conspiracy theory. You're a conspiracy theorist. You haven't been really hearing that lately because it was a word created by the FBI, you know, for based on fucking with us as black people.
Facts.
Like when we knew the facts and we presented the facts, when they didn't want the facts to manipulate the masses and to manipulate the media and the government, and all that shit is connected, completely connected, because the government controls whatever the media is scripted. Everything is scripted. When you got to read off a fucking teleprompter,
Yeah.
that's scripted.
Mhm.
When a president go out there and speak, you can damn near know the way that Barack used to articulate himself. That shit wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
You can look at Trump and tell a lot of that shit was scripted, but I gotta be honest with you. It was pros and cons to fucking with Trump. I fucked with Trump to a
You knew what
degree.
you was getting with Trump.
Yeah.
You knew what you was with
Biden, you
Biden.
do not know.
Biden
Yeah.
finessed everybody.
Like a motherfucker.
He finessed you to believing that he was so pro-black and he was so for this shit.
Mhm.
And shit, he doing everything for the LMNOP community.
Mhm.
Every goddamn thing. He ain't did shit for a nigga. Ain't nobody. If you give out and then
He's done.
he's done what?
He's done.
For black folks?
You talking about what's the
Not
name?
even just that. He's done for.
Oh, I thought you was
Oh, you
like,
mean he done?
Oh, I thought you was saying like he
No, she's
done
saying he
something.
No,
nah.
he has done stuff. I mean, for
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
immigration
definitely.
and everything, I would say he's done. I'm not gonna count him out for a lot of reasons because he's done. I wouldn't say that he's just for the gays, as you would say. But
I mean, but you gotta to realize why they're for immigration and foreign trade, because they understand when Trump got in office, and this what a lot of people don't understand why I fuck with him. He didn't want America to depend on no outside entities but America.
Mhm.
Simply because he wanted to keep the money within the United States,
Mhm.
because people overseas really don't fuck with
They
Americans
don't,
like
and
that.
people don't realize
So
that.
at
They
the
don't.
end of the day, foreign trade was always up when other presidents were in office, simply because they were all for being democratic, meaning they fucked with everybody. But you got to think, at the end of the day, when the world first started and when we were first brought over here, we wasn't Democrats.
what would
We
you
was
like? What would you
Republicans.
like? What haven't Biden done that you really would like to see in a change right
Not a
now?
goddamn thing, to be
You know what I'm
honest
saying?
with you.
What would you like him to do? Like right now, what do you think is important for him to do or a change for the culture?
For black culture, first things first, you give us all our just due and damn near everything that we're owed.
Okay.
Mhm.
It needs to be old. Think about it. Martin Luther King, it took them almost 50 years to admit that they killed Dr. King. They closed the case and closed it and not reopening it to like 2030 or some shit like that, because of all of the incriminating evidence that they had that's gonna be a clusterfuck of all type of shit.
Mhm.
They recently, probably a year and a half ago, they finally admitted to killing Malcolm X. If you're gonna go out here and some Asians and all this again, this the difference in Trump It's the difference in Biden. You gonna advocate for Asian hate because we do so much exchange, foreign exchange with China and Asia.
It's bigger than that, yeah.
So what we gotta do, we gotta keep them in pocket because they're a superpower, and you lightweight scared of them motherfuckers too, because technology wise they're eons past. But
and also, Corona. They always said Corona came from where? And they
but I said that on the last episode. I mean, one of the episodes that, that's one of the biggest.
That's
it's
bullshit
more business
too, because
for them.
why you think the Fauci emails are such a big deal? Because it gave up everything about what the fuck's going on with that bullshit. Social distance, all that dumbass shit, putting on a mask. Now you can take the mask off. Yeah. Now you got to get vaccinated. Now we finna do like the Nazis. We're going to go door to door to make sure everybody vaccinated. All that shit a finesse. Man. All that shit is a finesse. Man, listen.
When they come knocking, y'all getting it?
I'm not.
Listen, man.
Like,
what we don't know, we so smothered with Stockholm syndrome. In the slave Stockholm syndrome, meaning we've been trained, we've been conditioned as a culture to think, speak, and act a certain way. Once you start going against all of those beliefs and you standing up for yourself, black folks don't even fuck with black folks.
Right.
Black folks won't even, I tell a lot of people now, like even when we got to damn near beg for our own to support us.
Facts.
Look at this here. I gotta sit the cup down. This is the truth. If you got neighborhoods in the city, correct? Chinatown is a Chinatown. The Hispanics got their shit.
Yeah.
The Jews got their shit. The Middle Easterns got their shit. Go to a Chinese neighborhood, Chinese grocery stores, Chinese gas stations, Chinese shops, Chinese, all that.
They got
banks.
that out there. Yeah.
You go to Hispanic
over there.
Hispanic neighborhoods, all that.
Yeah.
You go to Middle Eastern, all that. You come to a nigga neighborhood, only thing we own is churches.
That's right.
We don't own a goddamn thing in no barter system. Niggas, even Chinese people make more money off black culture than any culture on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They don't even fuck with black folks like that, really. And some of my closest friends are Asians, and they cool as fuck. That's not to say everybody's fucked up, but I'm saying that to say this. They make money off beauty supplies. They make money off shit that they don't even use.
Shops.
Yeah.
But soon as a nigga go get that, niggas ain't gonna barter with them. Niggas ain't gonna fuck with them. Look what they did. Look at how the fashion world is thriving. Back in the 90s, black fashion and black culture was thriving.
Yeah.
They didn't buy FUBU, Sean John, and all that shit because it was thriving.
Yeah.
They bought it, they sold it, but they bought this shit to devalue it and depreciate it because it was competition.
And all stuff. You see them with Dunks, Yeezys, Nikes, everything. They taking over. Like, it's crazy.
They really, really are. Wow. They really, really are. But I feel like, don't you think that it does start with us? Like you said, blacks don't fuck with blacks. I mean, there's a lot of niggas that don't fuck with black women.
But I just told you.
Our black people, I feel like we weeding out. So it's like black people gotta fuck with black people, and black men gotta fuck with black women to keep on.
I'm not biased.
I had two friends I ate with yesterday, and they're black, and they were showing me they're about to go to the Bay, and they were hitting these girls up, planning their trip, trying to make sure they got some chicks to hang out with, and they were Chinese.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was looking at them like, y'all, hold up. So they were showing me, I was like, wait, none of these girls are black. What's
Asians
up?
are heavy in the Bay. But these
girls, the culture, the way that they dress.
Yeah.
They dress like the black
pants, the ones, the short shirts.
Yeah, they all trying to
love
black culture.
Yeah, black girl.
They like, so why not just get a black girl and keep on? Because I feel like, the only reason why I said black people are weeding out, I feel like eventually, because we have I'm all for diverse
ready for me
couples.
To advocate for the men?
No, you can, but I just feel like eventually our race is gonna kind of like weed out because I mean, look at the Kardashians, look at everybody. You have these mixed races, which is nothing wrong with it. Which is nothing wrong. They're dating that. And Mika, you brought this up, the whole colorism thing. I feel like we're not keeping our union black. And I feel like that's why our shit is weeding out. And that's why things, we don't support each other and stuff like that, because the black man not even dating the black woman in the household. Like, they not even recreating to keep it black.
Are they drama? Are the black women drama?
Like, what you got
for the man? It's a lot of bitter shit go on a day-to-day basis. It's a lot of shit that motherfuckers come on on social media platforms, on TV. Look at the way everything is perpetuated about Black women at this point, to where it all goes back to programming. They're making it's us versus us.
Yeah.
And if you understand, listen at the way y'all talking right now, and you're only talking like that because you're seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're showing you what they want to show you. You look at commercials, you see a lot of mixed couples and stuff now, don't you? You ain't make the commercial. Black man ain't make that commercial. You look at Housewives of Atlanta. Who actually married on that show?
Shit,
Who's married on there?
I'm trying to think.
The fact that
Candy and Todd.
the fact that you,
it ain't
the
really,
fact that you got to think about it,
And her.
and they don't even be on there talking about marriage, love, none of that. It's mess.
Yeah.
It's mess, and who
Talk
can
about
one up each
love
other?
and-
Yeah.
And now you got the token women that's look at love and hip hop.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even bring myself to watch
Love and hip hop.
Mhm.
Where the love at? Because it just looked like a bunch of so.
Yeah. They
So
portray
one of the
us,
men,
yeah.
so one of the Black men that showed you Black families can thrive. You think about the Cosby shows,
Yeah.
the different worlds,
Mhm.
the Family Matters, the Fresh Princes. Why I put it in that order? Simply because you look at the Jeffersons, you
Mhm.
look at Good Times.
Mhm.
They showed you back then every
did.
element of a thriving Black family
Facts.
and love.
And we don't get that no more.
They ain't show nothing about no infidelities, no none of that shit in none of those shows. He Cliff Huxtable,
Yeah.
and you had Claire Huxtable.
Mm-hmm.
Claire was a lawyer, thriving.
And he was a doctor.
He was a doctor.
Mhm.
His son, all of them with the Ivy League colleges.
Yep.
One daughter didn't want to go Ivy League, went to HBCU.
Mhm. Hillman.
Dr. Cosby.
Yeah.
Dr. Cosby wanted to buy NBC to furthermore the narrative.
Oh yeah. Facts.
To furthermore the narrative, and that's when he wanted to change
Shout
the
out to Bill
narrative.
Cosby.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I fuck
Shout
with
out
him.
to him.
I'm for it.
We were actually talking about that in the garage, and I told Eddie that I said, I think one of the most saddest things to me, I don't know what happened, like how you said, I look at the art. And I remember when we was younger, those were our examples, and I feel like Zion,
don't have that no-
Carter, and
look,
all of that,
they
they're not
don't
going to
have-
get
listen.
that.
Have that.
They're not
I'm
going to.
telling you what they
Yeah,
have.
looking at, oh my God,
Look,
these are the
they
black,
have,
you know?
they're showing
YouTube.
openly gay shows now.
Oh yeah.
They showing
Yeah,
men
everything-
kissing
oh, the
men.
cartoon.
They
that comes
add
on
cartoons.
Yeah, it had the men booth, the boy booth, and it was like a
And this
boy
the
girl
thing,
booth or
they
whatever.
show,
And it's just like,
they show more of that than actual interactions of
Everything
regular
you see,
relationships.
look at have and have not.
Oh, yeah.
Something has to be.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
this is a culture. Like look
Yeah.
at Biden.
Watching
Look what
all
he's
that
doing.
shit.
yeah,
Bringing
and it's
it
like
in.
when we were younger, we wasn't exposed to that. Like we didn't have to see that. We had that, and I was telling Eddie, like, we can never watch the
Look-
Cosby
look at
Show
what they
again. You
did.
ain't gonna put that on TV no
They
more.
don't have.
Kids are gonna be
Look
able
at
to
Family Matters. Middle age, middle class Black family.
Yeah, he was a
Police
cop.
officer.
Mhm.
Wife was a teacher.
Yeah,
Kids was regular.
yeah.
Then
But
when
you
you,
gotta. I make my. You gotta put
Yeah.
that on your kid to
Oh,
watch
yeah,
this.
facts.
You know
so
what
this
I'm
my
We don't
thing.
have
What
that
you
no
got to
more.
take away from
saying?
these
Family
kids.
matters.
These kids get these pads, these phones. I really feel like honestly, if I had it my way, I don't think a kid need a phone or none of that shit till they're a teenager.
Absolutely.
Facts.
But in the
I
world
don't
again today, most of them walk home and they need to.
This the thing, but
Mhm.
that go. But I think that's a handicap too.
No, but then you have
Yeah.
little girls, and
I'ma
most
tell
of the
you-
times you give these
listen,
kids iPad in the
listen,
beginning of
hear
the
me
time
out.
to just shut
I
them
get
up.
that.
Yeah.
But listen,
Well, that's
listen.
a reflection of the
of
parent.
parenting. That goes
But
back to
that's the
parenting
world
because
today.
back in the
The
day,
doctor's office here. Watch this.
yeah, but
Again,
this the
that's the
thing,
reflection
it's
of
no
the
parenting.
Hey,
And I say
get a
it
book.
got a lot. It got a lot to
No,
do with
for real.
parenting. It got a lot to do with parenting simply because the parent is putting shit in place to take away from being a full parent.
There you go.
Mhm.
To where you got so many people that rely on these different things for children because you have a lot of broken relationships to where it's most single mothers, it's most single dads, and now the women more trifling than the niggas half the time, and now the men is more around than the woman at certain times.
Yeah.
But then you got to think the woman don't want the man to come pick up the kid, or the kid she's scared the man gonna take the kid because she done probably been keeping the man away from.
Yeah.
If you got back in the day, parents had to pick up kids from school.
Mm-hmm.
Parents had to pick up kids from daycare, not granny. Cause if you look at now, cause I'm in a blessed situation
Yeah.
to where my kids got their grandfather and their grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta honestly say I abused that privilege from time to
Carter
time.
be with his granny.
So I'm saying back
don't have
then
that.
it wasn't none of that. So
I
back,
don't have that.
It takes
back
a village.
then it take a village like a motherfucker. So at times to where kids, if they had both around, to where if mama off doing whatever they doing, you got to find the balance. And it's like everybody using things to insert where they're away from.
Yeah. They're like, okay, that was deep. That was deep.
No,
that
I
was deep.
agree.
I got 4 kids.
I'm not a parent,
I got
but
adults.
I definitely agree.
No, I totally agree, and I feel
you
like
don't
that.
take the kids to the. I used to want maybe 2 years ago. I was like, Zion, on Saturdays we're going to the library.
Yeah,
But then you end up, hey, put the book on your iPad. Do this because
See,
it's like the electronics today. You don't even need like a lot of things are gonna not. People don't need to work anymore because there's gonna be internet has everything. The stores are gonna have everything, so you'll be lost. But you have to put it back in. I'm like I told him the other day. You're going to the library, starting again when school year starts. Going back to the library, you gotta read a book, like you said, because next thing I know, I'll tell you to go read on the iPad and you on YouTube. Know. So it's
lock
like
this shit down.
To even speak up on that, like I feel like what needs to happen, honestly, with these kids, you need to make time to where you gotta desensitize them from the electronics.
Oh
You finna go do.
I tell Carter, come put it on my dresser.
No. This is where you stop this. You finna go do an activity.
Oh yeah.
Go outside in your neighborhood now.
Yeah.
Nobody playing.
And that's why these kids are so fucking socially awkward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't been to school because it's COVID. So you ain't got that social interaction.
Think about when they had chicken pox broke out. We was at school.
Yeah.
You on your
He caught the
iPad.
chicken pox today. And I don't know nothing more atrocious than the goddamn chicken pox.
But see, Carter's been going outside. He's been going outside.
You gotta make him do that.
Yeah, no, he'll. I think it's for him because he was online. He wasn't going. He missed school because he was virtual.
So that goes
we'll
back.
pull up and it's the
That'll
kids
go
next
back.
door. He go out and he'll play, and I make him.
My doorbell be ringing and I'll be like,
yeah,
I want to go. I'll be like, boy, no, hold on, he's coming.
Go, yeah.
Or the other day we got him to the YMCA and he has a gym membership, so we dropped him off at the gym, and I'm like, look, he called me, he was like, so many people here, but I don't want to. I said, boy, let me tell you something. I'm not going to save you. I'm not going to help you learn anything. You're going to ask them how to teach you this. You better go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Until somebody, hey, you want to hang out with me? He's like, I can't do that.
They're weird. The kids are
like,
weird.
yes,
Kids weird as shit right now.
Be like, you
And then when it's time for them to get jobs and
I
all
was
that
the
shit,
king
they
of
ain't
that.
gonna know what to do.
I was the king of
hang
that.
out with me?
Yeah, the king of what?
I was the king of making friends.
I know.
And it ain't even, I wasn't even trying. It'd just be, I'm cool, but I was a kid that I got mistreated because I was more fortunate at times. And if we struggled, I ain't never know what the hell the struggle was.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I was still different elements of my family. I got mistreated a lot. So I was young.
And you were a nerd.
And I'd be at home, and a nerd for the flies nerd known to man. On top of that, I ain't really want to play with certain kids, but I played basketball. I was super good at that. I drew a lot. I had every toy known to man. I played video game. I had everything a kid could ever want on top of love. But at the same time, I took my ass outside.
Yeah, we all went outside.
And if you start making their ass go outside, if they ain't had no none of that, if they ain't had no none of that, I'm telling you, like, that's gonna be a new rule.
And that's why I try to keep that normalcy in our household. Because I do, Carter go outside. I make him pick up. I be like, read to me for like an hour because these kids is dumb. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
not even dumb. They just don't know how to function outside of a computer, outside of a laptop, outside of an
I used to have
iPad.
to get the flashcards and
and we went outside.
The timetables.
We couldn't go outside until 6 because it was
be
too hot, and Mama didn't want us to just be out there baking. But I mean,
was the one that was lost far in the neighborhood. Street lights come on. I'm riding so fast.
That was me.
Yeah,
like so
Man,
far.
I had a scooter. The scooter, kick and push them up.
Hell yeah.
Push.
I would be from my mom's house. I would ride that bitch probably like 5-6 miles
Far.
to my cousin's house.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sweating.
Them legs were
out
strong.
there working, but I mean that's good.
Ride
You gotta
bikes,
have that.
Used to walk over that house.
We used to
The
ride
bike
bikes
at
too.
My house been flat for a year.
We used to ride
And I'd
bikes
be
too.
like, but it's a goddamn shame, bro.
Ride bikes.
just
Yeah, I
killed
had
me
brothers, so I did everything with my brothers.
That's
ride
dope.
bikes,
But
went
it
to
just
camp.
killed me that kids. Oh, excuse me.
Mhm.
Kids just don't play no more, and that's too much privilege. Because I was saying that we had this conversation the other night where I was saying like kids are to the point now that where parents want to give their kids everything that they didn't have, and that's kind of fucked up simply because you make a kid have too much entitlement.
I was about to
Yeah.
To
say
where
that.
they have too much entitlement,
Yeah.
and to where they don't even understand
The value,
the
of this
value
They
of
really don't.
nothing.
They really
Just
don't.
want everything. We
Yeah.
go to the store
'Cause,
and
yeah.
it's like, I want this, I want this.
No.
Like, bro.
And that's
Yeah.
why I was telling Carter, because I was like, hey, I'll start giving you allowance. I wanted to
Watch
try to like
yourself.
incorporate.
Remember when you went to the grocery store with your
$10?
mama? Don't you
Yeah.
ask me for a goddamn
Nothing.
thing we getting
Don't
up.
you not hungry? Don't
Yeah.
say you
Hungry,
hungry.
don't say
you
nothing.
hungry, don't say nothing.
Embarrassing me. You just
Mm-mm.
ate. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but them things, they ask for anything.
everything.
They ask for
They don't know
absolutely
nothing. I'm like,
everything.
today I
You know
stayed
what
on
my
My
daughter
mama
tell
been
me?
gone
What?
all day.
my daddy rich, so I can get
Okay.
any. I can get.
That's what I'm
I can get
they
any.
don't be
Daddy, you
knowing.
rich, ain't you?
That's what I'm
Can
saying.
I get this, daddy?
That's what
Damn.
Carter
You
does.
got
I
some
get-
money?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to let him know, bro. No, I
That's
work
what I be telling
hard.
Carter.
I'm broke.
Let's get you a little allowance. He was just like, no. I told him I'll give him $10 a week.
I did
Just,
that
you know,
today.
take out the trash. He was just like, no.
No, you
Like,
got to.
my
he
niece
couldn't
and
buy
nephews.
skin with that. I'm like, that's not even enough.
Yeah.
But I mean, these kids, but God, thank you. How was that? It wasn't bad, huh? We wasn't hard on you, huh?
No, I like this. Is one of the best ones I've done. I like this a lot. Y'all did damn good.
So we always talk about the recipe,
See-
which is our outfits. So
Okay.
we're gonna start with you. What you got on?
What you got on today? It's the recipe for your
A lot of
fit.
gold.
Mhm.
You know, I like shiny things.
Can't be
Mhm.
shiny.
I like.
And Kyle be fly. Like, you really be fresh. Like, he be matched
like
up,
this since
everything.
You had
Yeah.
me laughing about the over the knee shorts one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, baby.
Yeah,
That's
the
what's
short
up.
set.
That boy be fly. So what you got on? What's the recipe for your
Alright,
outfit,
so
for the
These
change?
Jordans here, these probably like these relevant. It's like my second time probably ever wearing them, and they
Dope.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how old they are right now.
Y'all know
So when you always
that you
look-
can open your shoe and see
Uh-huh.
what year they are.
Oh, these 09.
Mm.
These came out in 09. So these the 09 Magic
Mhm.
Magic 7s. The Orlando Magic 7s.
Mhm.
Rental in this. Away Magic shorts. Supreme Playboy collab. I love Supreme. All my hats is pretty much, I love hats.
Mhm.
That's my thing. I like complete outfit like type
Mhm.
things, and
A
it's
full
like
fit.
I'm not hat fishing.
Mhm.
I be saying that
He do.
niggas be hat
I'm
fishing.
not hat fishing.
Yeah.
I have my hair,
Uh-huh.
but and my hair curly and all that. But I just I like hats with outfits because
Yeah.
it just looks so cool to me.
Mhm.
Okay.
I had a Nike dry fit. This is the new
Mhm.
That's
That's dope.
little line from Nike where it's
Like that?
I wanna
That's
say it's
dope.
the Kim Jong stuff where it's just real light, like the sweatshirt almost, but it looked cool to me with like the basketball vibe.
Dope.
But
Dope.
I'm real big on dressing. I've always been big
Mhm.
on that, but I've always been big on having my own like little set style.
Oh, well, I do have a question before we go to Stormy's outfit. For because you really are good with this style stuff. Sneaker wise, do you like designer sneakers or Jordan ones better?
I'm used to
Not
all
ones.
this shit.
Jordans, anything, any sneakers or
I wear
designer
any
sneakers.
and everything. I wear
Mhm.
any and everything. If it's dope, I don't give a damn. If it's New Balance, Accesses,
Mm-hmm.
the Asics,
I love Asics.
Fila,
Mhm.
whatever.
I love
If
Asics.
it's fly, I come from the era where I seen all this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like it's damn near like a repeat of all the shit that you already had. And I'm big on shoes. Like
Yeah.
I got like 3 storages worth of fucking
Mm-hmm.
sneakers. Like it's like ridiculous.
Yes.
Sneakers and clothes. Like I
Mhm.
don't necessarily try to wear things one time, but I got
Mhm.
so much shit to wear.
Yeah.
I wear it once and then I be on to something different. But every time I stop somewhere, I gotta get something.
Mm.
That's a habit I got.
Okay. Uh-oh. Well, you look fly. You always do. So
Yeah,
that's the
very well put
recipe.
together.
Very well. Stormy Storm, what you got on?
Well, I got my Skims on.
Oh,
Put
God.
a disclosure on. Chelsea had the same outfit on today.
Y'all
Shout
do
out to
that
her because she
every
put me onto this Skims. And I wore my Skims today with my Travis
Kim, cut the
Scott.
check.
And yeah, we're just pretty plain today.
You look good. That color's
desert
popping
color.
on you. It is popping on you.
Chelsea, what you got on?
Because I changed my outfit. I have on Mary J. Blige tee, biker shorts, and some Balenciaga runners. And
It's so easy for y'all.
what you mean?
I mean, for a woman,
Why do you say that?
it's the coolest shit ever for y'all. You know what I love about women's clothes and just
What?
love about? I like when a woman know how to switch that shit up
Oh yeah.
to the point to where y'all can buy some shit for $5 and it look like it's worth $5,000.
Oh yeah.
Everybody can't do that though.
Everybody can't.
Cause it be bitches that look like $5 with $5 on.
I'm done. I am done.
Right, and your hair is part of your outfit. Like
Your hair is
Facts.
definitely part of your outfit. Yes.
Facts. So yeah, that's my little get up. Simple, easy, straight to the point, comfy.
Definitely.
Mika Mills, what you got on?
I'm wearing another black boutique. I got this hat from there.
That's
little
dope.
dress.
I need that hat.
I like that color too. I saw her
Yes,
before
I
we
forgot
started.
where I got this dress
like
from,
that
and
hat.
some dunks. You know what I mean?
Simple.
Wait a minute, let me see your steppers.
Yeah, let me see your steppers. I do too. I do
I like
too.
the steppers. The
Thank
Texas
you.
long colorway. Them dope.
You don't have those?
Let me see them now.
You don't got them?
Look at them again. Nah,
Those
These
are
are
dope.
a birthday gift. Shout out.
Those are dope. I like them.
But
I
we
like
definitely
it.
need to. Who's the hat from?
Oh, I forgot the name of this boutique. I'll plug it in on our YouTube once I find it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes, I love supporting black boutiques, and she's from Houston too, so I'll get the name and plug it on our YouTube.
Dope. So yeah, once again, Kyle, we appreciate you for coming. We always, Stormy basically always talks about this, and we always talk about this. We're big on giving people their flowers, and I feel like I'm gonna give you yours.
Yeah, for sure.
I told Eddie we was having you on, and one of the first things that came out of his mouth was you, like, nobody has your flow out here. You have one of the hardest, like, undeniable flows out of Houston. Like, nobody can freestyle like you. Nobody can do it like you. I'm from the north side. The Boys of Blue, that was my shit, everything. So I just want to say I appreciate you for doing this.
Thank
You
you.
didn't even have
Before we
to.
go, what you got coming up? Tell
Yeah,
people
what's
we're
going
working
on?
Yeah.
What you got?
I'm currently I got like a few projects that some I can talk about.
He said
some I
moving in
can't.
silence, okay?
Yeah, but
You know I'm with it.
yeah, I got Men's Society coming out. That's actually I'm in the mixing process, but
Dope.
I'm my own worst critic.
Mhm.
I think that's part of the problem. I get
Starts over.
I get told a lot that it's my but it's a terminology we use in the studio. Me and my engineer, we finger fuck shit too much. When it's time to put it in, we steady trying to finger fuck the shit to a point where we can't really get it off. But Minister Society, that's gonna be super dope. Before Minister Society, I was working on a project called HT Aliens. That's completely done. I got Lorraine Motel too. That's completely done.
Everybody loves. That's one of my favorite
I
albums.
appreciate that.
Sure.
Appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, man,
And
I
the
got
Black Queen.
I got a abundance of things going on. I'm finna start a podcast. Everybody been bugging the shit out of me.
Dope.
The recipe coming on.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna return the favor.
I was
Yes.
scrolling through podcasts, and you're on YouTube a lot. A lot of people repost your whatever you say in your lives, your story, and I'm talking about it gets so many views. So I can just imagine when you drop your own. I was just like, damn.
No, he is gonna.
Everybody tell me that a lot, and I haven't really been seeing it, but I hear that a lot.
You should go on YouTube and put your name.
Yeah, you should, because he gave us a lot of pointers when we were
100K
starting.
views on some people's, and this is your videos, and they're just talking about your opinions, but you should definitely, we're happy to have you on.
I appreciate that. I
Proud
thank
of
y'all.
you.
Thank you so
Proud of
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Been a long time coming, but like I said, we give flowers here. We appreciate you. We love what you're doing.
I appreciate that. Give me my goddamn flowers.
You are our Houston goat. So
Thank
hey,
you,
let's
tell
put,
the people where they can find you. If they don't know.
I mean,
they know where they can
I
find
don't
him
know
on
if
that
I'm in
hollering
Facebook
shit.
jail. I just don't know nothing about my Facebook no more. It's K Kyleon, run it. My Twitter is at Killa Kyleon. I actually gotta get more active on Twitter again. I just love the Gram. Is at Killa Kyleon. It's just the best piece of marketing and the best direct connect to everybody because everybody's on it. You know what I mean? It's your 5 minutes of fame is what I like to call.
What? Just give us the insider. What's the name of your podcast gonna be?
Moving in silence, Stormy.
We gonna put him out. What you gonna?
I mean, I'm kind of on the fence, but I think it's gonna be called Common Sense Ain't Coming.
Okay,
I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot. So y'all heard it here first.
Common sense.
He's gonna have his podcast. So yeah.
When are we gonna get another car freestyle? Those are my favorites.
Man, it's a mood. Like I do them all the time, but it's in the mood to me finding the right type of music because like I say, I'm my worst critic because I when I tell you I listen to shit, I hear shit, but I don't listen to shit. Because when you're an artist and you listen to so much shit, you'll find yourself emulating and sound like that. It's like I stay in tune and stay connected to what's going on. And I learned that from watching Hove a lot. That's my favorite artist.
Yeah.
And it's like I stay in tune and stay connected to everything to know how to have relevance. But the thing why I be sporadically doing it sometimes is because it's a mood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like it's been a rough past couple of weeks for me. So it's like my mood and where I'm at, I want to do one. I can really do them shits every day because I'm constantly writing, and being that I ghostwrite a lot too, and I work on. I just don't have to think for myself. So that's why my brain be damn near all over the place. I like to talk a lot on the gram because that give me shit to talk about. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mika, go ahead and close out. This is your part of the show. What is the
recipe for this episode? Take us home. Kyle, what's the recipe for this episode?
Let's let Kyle take
the recipe for this episode, man. I mean,
close it out.
Close it out. Take us home.
I appreciate y'all for having me first and foremost, but I gotta do Mika job right quick. I don't want to fuck it up, Mika.
You got it.
Baby, you got it.
I think the recipe for this show is, man, think for yourself.
There you go.
Not only thinking for yourself, man, be in tune with your blackness and your culture. Be in tune to being a strong black man and a strong black woman, because right now
that's just black. Anybody.
I mean, but we gonna speak for us
everybody
right
that's
now.
black. For us by us.
We rooting for us right now. But be in tune with everything going on, man. Be a creative. Be very innovative. And at all time, be yourself. You know what I mean? And gamble with this shit simply because, if you don't bet on yourself, shit, nobody else, because this is a key thing that I always said, man. If you don't think you the shit, nobody else is gonna think you the shit if you don't. Confidence is key.
Period.
Right. And that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, peace.